Hey, we've got another beer review for you here. I thought, seeing as I'm brewing my own black IPA, I should at least go out there and actually get one. Now I'm reviewing one that I've had before, twice before, and I've only had it on tap. So I'll be trying one from a bottle, obviously. So it could be interesting. Now this beer is Yeastie Boys Pot Kettle Black. So there it is there. Quite a cool label. And no interesting bottle cap there, just plain black. I'll read what's on the label. So it says, Yeastie Boys, specialists in all styles. Pot Kettle Black is our multi-award-winning black IPA that some call a hoppy porter. The different names convey the fact that this beer is a contradiction of styles, fresh and hoppy, yet dark and rich. Most importantly, it is mind-bendingly delicious and a complete original. Like all Yeastie Boys beer, it is painstakingly crafted by people who love beer, then conditioned to optimum ripeness before making its way into a bottle and then to your hands. Now take the next step and enjoy with thoughtful consideration. Cool, alright. Quite a long intro into the beer, isn't it? So this is a 330ml bottle, and it is 6%. So nice. So I got this from a supermarket out at the mall, just out of town, and I knew they sold craft beers, but I didn't know they had as good a range as they do now. So I was quite happy to see this one here. I also saw the Yeastie Boys Digital IPA, which is a really good beer as well. I reviewed that one a few months back, you'll see. But yeah, why not try one? I mean, I'm brewing a black IPA. Be cool to see what mine might roughly taste like. So yeah, we shall crack into it. Got my glass all ready to go. Had a good sound to it. Oh man. Here you go, watch the pour. Now, I should probably say, last time I had this, or the first time I had it, it wasn't a very malty beer. And the second time I had it, it was hugely malty. But back to the first time, it actually was pretty hoppy as well. And so yeah, they've changed the recipe over time. That was a couple of years ago now, probably 2 years was my first attempt at this beer, so yeah, it's changed, but it'll be cool to see what it's like out of the bottle another year later on. It is black. It is just a black beer, man. When you shine a light through it, you do get just ever so slightly, a bit of sort of red hue to it. But apart from that, she is just dark as. What else have we got? We've got about half a finger of head. It's just bordering sort of a velvety sort of head. There's a few larger bubbles in there as well. You can see it's fairly well carbonated. There's bubbles constantly rising up the side of the glass. The head is probably beige in colour. I wouldn't say it's tanned. No, nothing like that, but it's certainly not white. To aroma. Let's give it a whiff. Can't swish it around too much, I've filled it up too much. It's a bit silly. I'm getting a really strong aroma off it. Yeah, really nice. It's malty, sweet. You're getting a bit of background caramel there. It's mainly an assault of like coffee and chocolate, and you can sort of smell a bit of roastiness, kind of goes on to coffee. I mean, it smells how it looks, you know, like a classic sort of roasty dark beer, you know. And I'm getting a slight hint of what I think is probably hops. I'm not 100% on that. Just, yeah, I don't know, just a slight fruitiness. Be interesting to know what sort of hops they've used in this. I'm assuming maybe like New Zealand Cascade or something like that. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, it's a really nice, full-on, soft, nice round aroma. Really, really nice. Kind of like a porter, I suppose. You know, you got that chocolatiness. Whilst did I say coffee, roasty, you know, the whole shebang. But yeah, that's the aroma. That is amazing. That is so good. Again, oh my god, if I could brew that, I'd be so happy. There's a little bit of lacing up the side of the glass there. Heat staying there as well. But yeah, what can we pick out of the flavour? It's actually kind of warming, believe it or not, at a 6% beer. Like I can just feel the alcohol, you know. Pardon me. Ooh. But what I'm getting is just like a full-on hit of maltiness at the front there, and it's all that sort of coffee, chocolatey, sort of roasty sort of flavours, and they all just blend in nicely, hit you all at once. Really nice round, full flavour. It's definitely a medium. Well, no, I wouldn't even say medium. It's a full flavoured beer, full-bodied. I don't think there's a moment in there at all where it becomes light or medium. It's just straight up. Just a hint of your sort of caramelly flavoured malts there. That comes in around the middle, and then from about the middle onwards and lingering is this really nice medium level bitterness, and it really helps level out and sort of balance out this beer. It's man, it is so good. Really nice beer. Be curious as to what IBU level this is actually, because there's a bit of sweetness at the front with that hit of malt, but then the bitterness comes in. But the bitterness isn't as bad as you kind of think it's going to be. Like, it kicks in and you're sort of like, oh, here it comes, you know, and then it just sort of sits there. It just plateaus for a little bit and then dies away slowly, stays with you for a little while. But yeah, curious, because I'm sensing that it's up there, you know, but I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't say on the bottle, so I'm assuming it's a pretty bitter beer. But I mean, the malt just really levels it out and it makes it quite well balanced. Basically, what I'm getting out of this is really nice, big-bodied porter sort of flavours, and almost leading into kind of stout flavours as well. It does leave just a slight hint of dryness on your tongue. That's kind of the mouthfeel. But yeah, interesting. Black IPA, but you know, you're getting a full-on porter sort of flavour and aroma. Interesting, really cool. If they used chocolate malt in this, cool. You know, that's awesome. Be interesting to see how my one turns out. But anyway, I mean, we're talking about this beer here, so yeah. No, it's a really damn good beer. I'm pleased I bought this. The bottle was only $5 from the supermarket, so good deal. But yeah, I should probably move on to rating this one. I think it's really come a long way. I mean, this is the third time I've had it over the course of about 2 or 3 years. So it's quite cool to see how it's been progressing. But yeah. I would say this one I'm going to be rating fairly highly, and I'll rate it according to to a porter, I'd say, because I mean it's what it tastes like the most, even though they've called it a black IPA. So I'll take a last set and we'll give it a rating. So good. That is going to get an 8.5 out of 10.